Day in the life of a 20-year-old landscaping business owner. I started the day out at 6:30 in the morning, grabbing myself an energy drink since we had a really big day ahead of us. It was a $4,700 Mambo job. We were fully redoing everything around the property, as well as adding 3 new beds around the house. Once I set the boys up at 7, I went to Lowe's to get a piece of plywood so that we could use it to ride the wheelbarrows up onto my dump trailer. While I was there, I also got a new wheelbarrow and a new edger. On the way to the job, I stopped for some more weed whip and blower gas, and then came back and saw that the boys were buzzing through this job. Once I dropped off the supplies, I went and did an estimate and sold this job, and then got myself a sourdough sandwich from Dunkin'. Once I got back from eating, I saw that the boys had already created an entire bed, and my dump trailer is pretty full at this point, so I went to the dump and got rid of it. While at the dump, I got 2 yards of dark brown mulch, and then came back and delivered it, and at this point, we were going to call it for lunch. We all went out to lunch, stopped for another energy drink, and then came back and dumped the mulch and got right back to work. From there, I went to another supplier and got some big rocks to put around the fireplace. When I arrived, I saw that the beds were almost done being created, and the fireplace was just about finished up. However, I ended up getting way too many rocks, so I went to the dump and dumped it. Once I got back to the job site, I saw that the boys had almost put all the tarp down, and we were about ready to clean up for the day and come back out the next day to finish up. Here's what the aftermath looked like for the day. We were able to pull all of the weeds and get new tarp installed, and then put all of the new limestone over that. Not only that, but all of the mulch and plants were installed along the river, and most of the beds were fully prepped and ready to be mulched on the next day. We honestly could have finished this $4,700 job in one day had the dump not closed at 5 p.m. Once we wrapped up, I headed home, took a shower, and then went to Chipotle to do some computer work. Now, if you want to know how I got this $4,700 job organically without spending any money on ads, comment Scape, and I'll send you my free marketing blueprint.